Hello, and welcome to The Barber's Take. My name's Jesse, the barber, and today I'm Jesse, the realtor, and today we're going to be going over parts of real estate maybe you aren't aware of, the little things that go on behind the scenes. So after you write an offer, it's got accepted, that you make your deposit into an escrow account, right? So one of the agents pick an escrow company, you put your money in there, right? And this is kind of focused on a particular escrow company called Placer Title in Fresno, right? And so we're going to talk about a year ago. Placer Title was handling the escrow account for my client, and everything seemingly went good. A year later, we are now trying to sell that property and buy him a new one, representing him buying another one, right? And so we're going to focus on what escrow and they do. Why lenders use escrow accounts. From a lender's perspective, the purpose of having an escrow account is to make sure that property taxes and homeowners get paid every year on time, to prevent any risk to their investment. After all, the banks own a portion of the home until you pay it off. So that's what Google says, right? If you take out a mortgage loan when you buy your property, your lender will require a loan policy of title insurance, right? This protects the lender's interest in your property until your loan is paid off or refinanced. On the other hand, an owner's policy of title insurance ensures your ownership rights to the property. Rights, right? So we're going to talk a few things about that. So now my client is trying to sell the home in Fresno. Last day comes up that there's a lien on it, and they think, well, the Chicago Title here in town was on it. They caught the last, save. Their job is to protect the seller, the buyer, and everybody involved, right? And so they're the safety, right? The last person, the last resort to catch little things like this, right? And so when we bought in Fresno with Placer Title, there was no safety there. My client wasn't represented good from them, and they pushed on, and maybe this has happened to you too. They pushed on a lien called a hero's lien, right? And it comes out in your taxes. If you think that you're paying higher taxes and you just don't know where it's all going, have it itemized and see if this lien, particularly if you dealt with this company, Placer Title in Fresno, that if you've dealt with them and they're not insuring my client, after pushing this lien on. It's one thing to put in a big contract, different things, but when they don't itemize and say, you're okay with paying this other person's loan, they took out, you're okay with that? You don't mind paying extra taxes? If they don't do that, if they do that and you're okay with it and you sign off saying, well, yeah, I accept that lien, right? But when it's put in such a way to where it's not clear, it wasn't transparent, it was never brought up, just like the one, now we're seeing that it's being brought up. It's like, hey, by the way, new buyer, are you okay paying this? They did not do that up there. They failed them. This Placer Title, Chicago Title's doing a great job. So my question to you, the consumer, or you, the viewer, is, do you know somebody that's used that company? Do you feel that you're paying too much, in your taxes, and you kind of don't know where it's coming from, or this information wasn't disclosed to you? If so, please reach out to the number below. There's a train going by, but please reach out to the number below or wherever I put it. If you're watching this on Facebook, message me. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment. If you're watching this on any of the multiple platforms that I'm going to post this, please reach out to me. I'm pretty sure my client isn't the only victim of this situation. So first I'm going to reach out, and we've already reached out through emails, trying to get both title companies to talk to each other. So I'm going to reach out again, and I'm going to send this video to Placer, and from there we'll take it from there, and it will be on the internet tonight. It'll be there's a few thousand people that I know that this might be of interest. And every other forum that I have, every other resource, I do not want to hear another victim story like this. This is so unfortunate for the clients buying my client's house, my client buying this other person's house, and the person selling it. They're trying to move, and by your inaction, you're being like nonchalant about, well, it was there. It wasn't clearly there. It wasn't put to the point of, by the way, this is a bill that you're gonna be stuck with. This is that other, it's in the other person's name, but it goes with the property. You're okay with that. Without that kind of transparency, I don't know. I hope they do the right thing. And I actually hope that nobody ever sees this video. But in the case that there is more inaction or inactivity on that title company's end, this will go public. And then the next steps will not only be me doing a video like this, informing the public and the consumer, it will be going to the news stations. It will be taking it to wherever I can to voice out how harmed my client is, right? So right now I'm just gonna be an advocate for him and do the best I can. With that, this is The Barber's Take. My name is Jesse, the barber / realtor, and I look forward to helping you. So please reach out. Thank you and have a great day.